confidence, there's still an opportunity for for them here, Jay, especially if 100 Thieves and Triumph go into map 3.
Utility set for K-Serato, Henny. Sorry. My HUD's bugged, excuse me for a moment. I can't actually see who's got the other bit of utility. Either way, Marquee Leaf, 2 couple of frags here for the Chaos side. 4-on-4 situation for the moment. Taps up, Marquee gets his kill next up in the round, and Chaos are holding control and contest. Suddenly left alone to K-Serato. 1-on-4 scenario for him as Furia look to concede the pistol, opening things up against Chaos. They won't feed themselves one by one this time around.
I was just gonna a highlight player in that second map. This is really his time to start to come alive, at least in the early game of Overpass.
Vanity backing up and out of here, taking that first contact towards the mid control, but not seeing any of the CT or T forces. Getting out of the way here, taps up from the SMG of Leaf. Damage done to K-Serato early on, but no frags again. It's been very slow here in the opening couple of rounds. Furia playing carefully, and understandably for this round because it is an eco round coming in for the T side. Furia playing out towards the long control here, leaning towards the A commitment.
Scout duel coming out from both Vanity and Art towards long, so a bit of information goes the way of the CT side. No rotations, though, actually move at all. The B player is quite happy to hold 3 there. Furia, and they've got no utility, so it's not really a force buy in this round, is it, Jay? You've got a scout investment onto Art, but for the rest of them, it's just P250, so you would expect a buy round to come out into the next. What would really help them, though, in a buy like this is getting a bomb plan.
Absolutely. K-Serato getting out towards long as a result. Oh, what an adjustment from Vanity. Leaf gets the kill on Art next up. USB got a face in. There's no way the long control's coming in. He's still getting his headshots. All right. No chance to
that they're going to be lights at least on a little bit of utility. A Mac 10 investment coming out from Art, AKs for the rest of them, and Vanity down towards Connector. This could be a big challenge for him. He has no support. There are 4
Art for the orb to start things off. It does force the SMG back as the AWP also retreats. Orb faces, not going to catch a kill this time. Vinny already ready on the angle, and the Orb does not scope into his position. No chance to adjust and flick towards it. And Vinny going to extend so far as the bank position. 5-on-4, and Furia have a man advantage. A plant to be secured. Henny going to get denied. The flashbang's perfect to keep him blind. Leaf getting out assistance right here as John G doubles up. Looks for Vinny next up. The triple kill, no. The AK trays the 3-on-3. No idea that Leaf is so close. Smoke deep, and the SMG can clean house pretty effectively. AK now on the CT side, trying to grab that Orb for Art now. 25 HP, needs to land some good shots here at the dumpster area. Will also swing out towards bank. He's turned away from the player that's there. Leaf watching on with the AK. Good shot, good kill. K-Serato, all that remains. 1-on-3 here towards the default plant position. Spraying through, trying to get some wall bangs. Gets Leaf for 1 frag. And Marquee for the second, forced to reload. Up for a quadra, no. Denied by
Vanity's getting more support towards this A-bomb site.
The Eagles CZ's in for the Furia side, back out to Eco and a half by status. John G gets himself 2 good frags on the M4. Vinny in mid, seeing a player out towards the bathroom's entrance. John G trying to back up, sees the players coming out here. Vinny with that Deagle headshot on Vanity, gets that 1. K-Serato gets 2. 3-on-3. And Chaos again falling to the hands of the Furious shots and the heads and the kills. All coming up good for the T side. Bomb plant will be secured. And Chaos, they're suppressed here.
They've got no money too, so they've got to go for this, Jay. Oh my goodness. Furia with pistols have just been able to overwhelm the side. AWP's picked up from Vinny. And K-Serato very aggressive with the M4, and for Chaos, they really have to try and go for this retake. No kills on the 2 players. The AWP doesn't connect, and now it's down into the 1 versus 1. Smoke onto the bomb itself, and Zeppa needs to find where Art is. He could just stick it, but no kit. Art playing around the smoke. When does the spam come through? He's not spamming. They're running out of time. The bomb's going to get stuck for the last time, and Zeppa, oh, the deal. It's not coming out. Oh, he's done it, Jay.
A million years.
He's so lucky he picked up that kit, Jay. It must have just been around the Defox boxes because he didn't have a kit for ages. Oh my goodness. Furia. Look, it's an eco, so you can kind of be happy that you got away with 4 kills and a bomb plant, but when they have that 3-on-2 post pump, you shouldn't be losing it.
AK the Vinny, Marquee shuts him down with the FAMAS. Kill on the opener, damage done to Zeppa as well in his own FAMAS. Back up to the B site, getting away from Dodge. And Art here, M4 against John G. Face up. No idea he's here towards the A site position. Aggressive now with A site under his complete control. Vanity's the only real player that can counter it. Molotov to drive the CTs on, rotate away. The bomb plant should get secured here.
This has got to be big coming out from Vanity, and Leaf even pushes through the bank smoke to be able to catch off Yuri completely undetected and pushing further forward. He's on the site itself. He needs a little bit of help coming out from his teammate, but Leaf's doing it all on his own. The Fast is going to find 3 kills in the end, and now K Serrano can't bring it back. What a huge round from Leaf. Jay, that was an overextension, a solo.
Still no frags coming on for 007 if they're not careful. Early plays into the B site, flashes over. K Serrano going to make his way out, naded out position. I mean, in theory, you could walk out and do some damage, but nothing going to be found. And forced him back here at the end of the smoke. Marquee on that T ramp. Smoke back down, continuing to spray through, continuing to try to find something here, but K Serrano sees him. No fire from Marquee. Leaf comes up with the first frag. Trades come in between Yuri and Zeppa, gets himself 2 frags. 2 now for Henny and Art. Henny trying to spray that transfer back over towards the toxic barrels, but nothing going to be connected on the player that was there. Art, last man standing, 1 on 3. This should be 6 for Chaos.
Yeah, Furia really struggling on this T side, Jay. That was just a dry walk out through Monster, and there was just so much spam, both from a couple of the players on the site itself. Out of the Monster, they were able to do so much damage.
Saying, oh, Furia are getting complacent. They're not going to bother, like, they're not going to, like, pay too much attention to this due to the nature of the fact that they're in the top 4 anyway. They're guaranteed top 4, but. Yeah. If they lose this, and if the results go right in the other matches, then there's a world in which they actually drop into the lower bracket of the playoffs. So, like, they need to get a good victory in or 2. Losing that first frag here to the hands of Vanity. He opens up on Art. Orp in, shut down. Vanity will get 10 to 6 HP. John uses his turn to connect, gets that 1 frag. Yuri can trade it. Leaf gets a kill in the interim. It's a 4-on-2 scenario for the CT side.
Leaf swinging out, mass amount of damage on for K Serrano. He's picked up the AWP now. Vanity's very low. This is still pretty doable for Furia to turn it back into a 2 versus 2. And for Vanity, there's no way that anyone can support him. Marquis pushed very aggressively up through Monster, pushing in towards T-Spawn in the backlines, but he needs to get a move on because at least that footstep is going to be heard from K Serrano. This bomb could get dropped.
USP, easy. Not even a contest against K Serrano. 1v3 now for Yuri. Sees that 1 man, taps up, does some damage, but surely shouldn't get Zeppa from here. Bats up towards the long position, trying to recover that bomb. I mean, already the angle's locked out here by Marquis, so crossfire locked in Vanity as well. AWP does get shoulder baiting, forcing him in. He spots the 2 players, takes out that 1 frag. Second kill, no, not going to get even the 1v1s. Chaos are going to wrap back over, set up different positions here. Here the information coming through. AK got to take his fights. Doesn't win it. Marquee.
It's certainly very different. We're on a different map. We're a completely different team. But we know that Chaos are able to continue establishing some very long streaks around, keep putting pressure on the board for Furia. And even this buy going into round 8, it's even a Galil. Oh, the damage onto K Serrano just getting spammed through the smoke again, Jay.
These early rounds from Chaos are fantastic. They might not get kills, but they're definitely getting damage. Art will get the opening kill for this round, but Jonji responds straight out of connector. 2 frags to his name. Further utility in, being challenged on Vinny. Gets tagged low, but also gets some damage in of his own right. Zeppa gets his licks in from the short control, takes that frag back. 4-on-2 scenario. And K Serrano and Henny left alone. And how quickly this round fell apart. Chaos are just incredible. They are having an incredible game so far.
Would you say, Jade, that they are creating chaos?
Oh, certainly. I imagine that would be the case in Furious Cam right now. About to go 8-0 down. Comms must be in tatters. Morale must be in tatters. Throwing everything they can at a wall, but still nothing coming up good for the Brazilian T side.
And we even saw there for Jonji, not only does he get 2 kills, but he pulls such a distraction away that his teammate Zeppa swings out from short. A 3rd kill in the round for Jonji. And Henny, just what do you even do from here? 1-on-3, at least deals with 1 player, but there's still 3 towards the side. Incendiary going down, maybe just try and save onto the AK, bring it into the next round. I tell you what, Jonji's been a really big pickup for this Chaos side. I remember watching him way back in the day, Jay, in some of like the ESCA lands when he was playing on Rise Nation. And he was sort of like an up-and-comer in the NA scene. And since joining Chaos, he's really come into his own and been a very impactful element for this team.
Counter-terrorists win.
Well, half for several players. Henny's just gone straight in with nothing left to the bank. AK out, Galil's and CZ's and the scout to support it. And I mean, credit to Furia, they are keeping the economy low. For 8 rounds in a row, Chaos's money line is in absolute tatters. You can imagine a reset round could be on the table for Furia if they could just get one good execution in, one good bomb plant, one good fend off against the retake, and then they'll be in the money zone.
Yeah, look, that's certainly an element to keep your eye up on, Jay, is that, yeah, Chaos are 8-0 up, but their economy is not strong. It's certainly been very limited. Vanity, very, very aggressive with this AWP. Oh, I'm not sure if Art would have seen him, but definitely the footsteps have come out. Jonji again opening up. Vanity trying to escape. He should be able to do so, but it's K-Serrano out from Connector that's going to find the trade. And now an orb can get picked up.
Jonji back into this corner. K-Serrano with the Galil. Going to check this corner. No, he doesn't. Leaf gets baited. Jonji can find so much from here. Gonna catch Art, burst through, turn around, get the double and regain the man advantage for the CT side. 3 kills for him. Henny started to walk into the B site where they've got no control of their own right. One player back over towards Graffiti does get that headshot in, and now Vinny alone to probably secure a bomb plant at best. I don't think they can get much else out of this. Just go towards default, get that safe plant in. He'll check out heaven, he'll check out water. Fakes it once. He's hunting for kills. That's not the right call for me.
Yeah, get that bomb plant in. They've only been able to secure 1 bomb plant this entire half. This is just going to be the second. Deagle out. The swing from Zeppa. 9-0 coming out from Chaos. Man, are they feeling it up on the CT side? Things are just looking fantastic for them. But they've got to be making sure, though, Jay, you know, they're not getting too over-cocky here. They don't, you know, overextend too.
3 players on double digits for the CT side. No one's really having a monster game. They're all having individual moments of brilliance.
Vanity flashed off the angle. That's going to force the AWP very deep in towards maybe bathrooms or the banana position. But Furia, maybe just see if they can get Art to at least open up a round with this AWP. I know Chaos are one of the organizations, Jay, that on their YouTube channel, they release a lot of comms videos. And I'd really like to be interested to sort of see what the comms are going to be like in this map right here. And Vanity, the orb duel onto Art, damage done onto K-Serrano and Henny. Things are falling apart once again from Furia, but at least a response in from Yuri, giving them a way back into this round.
Jonji catches him at the edge of the smoke, headshot registered. The 4-on-3 for the CT side. Good trade at evens, but better response from the Chaos cap. 60 seconds for Furia to strike here towards the B side. They've got all 3 players set in train, spray through the walls, trying to do some damage to return. They know where Marky is, so Vinny can swing and punish him for his trouble. Zeppa comes up with a good frag, now looking up for K-Serrano next up. The flash timing could be awkward. 2 players peeking in from him. He's very pressured, needs backup to get to him right now, and they're back over towards the mid position, rotating out to Connector, and Henny swings up, gets that headshot. So 2-on-2, bomb plant can be secured. It's retake mode for Leaf and Jonji.
Oh, big kill coming out from K-Serrano. Do they read the Jonji's here into the 1 versus 1? He's got the kit, but the information's been given up. And for Henny, he's playing a very aggressive angle on top of the default boxes for the most part. Jonji hasn't been able to see him.
I mean, you can just sort of see.
PJ.
Oh, tell me, how many players have you on average, how many players from Chaos were alive in each of the rounds they won? I'll let you figure that out, because it looks like Fury are about to rush straight in here. 1 player making his way out already. Marky with the 5-7. Set towards the smokes, flashes over Molotovs in. He's still lurking close here. Leaf comes up with a kill. That's how they won the last map, with a 5-7 frag from Leaf. Zeppa does fall, Marky taking damage. I know he's there somewhere. Manic sprays. He comes up with 1, does burn, but 3-on-2. Now there's rifles and AK to work with for Leaf. AWP on Vanny, SMG for Jonji, and flashes to suppress, force mistakes, force information out from the Furia side.
Oh my goodness, so much damage being done, but now finally the T's coming into their own. It's all down to Leaf into the 1 versus 2. Now he knows he's heard a player that's very close towards him. That's got to be Henny. And Yuri too, out from Monster, seeing if they could try and bring this back. Leaf's going to be out of peek onto the first, and he knows exactly where Henny is. The clock
again is 2K, and Leaf gets 2 of his own. Oh, Furia, this is disaster. This is absolute disaster from the T side, and you just got to wonder how many things they've thrown at the wall and how many things
they don't play Dust 2 and they don't play Overpass. And, well, 1 to 11 down, it just seems like it's getting worse from here. And Chaos even got not a fantastic buy. You've got Vanity on a UMP and a FAMAS to come out from Marky. AK's across the board with a single Galil, and Vanity's just caught completely in the open.
Easy frag. Arc comes up with a second. Okay, this is looking better from Furia, but they have conceded man advantages and trades back to the Chaos camp. Even worse positions have been won here by the CT side. Smokes down from Vinny. His way on towards the A site positions. Minute to the clock. Leaf with the AK is going to hear several footsteps making their way onto the rotation. He should now know this is going to be a B play. Marky will take down Vinny towards the mid control, but as they see nothing else, they realize what's going on. But a 4-on-3, they've swarmed B. They're going to set up the post plants, and Chaos are going to be locked out here.
Oh, I love this position coming out from Yuri. He can play really deep into connector, and as soon as he hears those footsteps, that's when he can start to peek in. But for Chaos, are they even going to go for this, Jay? I mean, it might as well just be worth them saving onto these weapons. 3-on-4, it's not really worth it. And yeah, they're just going to save. They're not interested on the retake.
Yeah, the money's too low. Like, you know, if they go for it, then it's going to be such a such an awkward time. Chaos. Just like, yeah, we'll hold these 3 AKs. At least it'll give us some options. At least we could potentially force a buyback. We could force something else coming through. Could catch them off guard. I mean, they won a force buy round a couple of rounds ago, so Chaos definitely have potential here. Second to the board of Furia. Oh, not quite